Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Cheryl. I have two journals to share today, and I think I will start with this one here. This is a hardback journal that I made, and I used canvas panels to make the cover. I find that when I go to cut my covers, I'm always off a little bit. So this it is fast and easy. It's already primed. So for you ladies that want something that you can just put together relatively easier, and it has an arched spine and a couple raised ridges on there. It's really kind of primitive. I painted the fabric and I waxed it. I use a chalk paint wax, Annie Sloan's, and I just gave it that weathered look. I love antique vellum books. I have 3 of them from the 1700s, and I really was hoping to achieve that, but you know, I guess trial and error. But let's go inside. I call this the butterfly themed journal, but really these are probably moths. But the front has some antique lace, little rusty safety pin from Denise's shop, A Tattered Dream, and it says Secret. And then it has some tabs and a watchmaker's file. Now let's go inside. And here we just have the offcuts that I thought would make little, nice little lists. And all the paper, and even the designer paper, has been antiqued with vanilla extract. So the book actually smells sweet. It's a little tag I made from my vintage dictionary page. And I have some antique French script paper, and I did an overlay of some moths, butterflies, and printed it out on aged paper. I have a cookie sheet that has this pattern on the bottom, and so when I put it in the oven, it gave this design on there, which I thought was really pretty. This is some vintage lace on the edge. And this is a cabinet card reproduction from my personal collection. Made a little tuck. Some vintage ledger. And this first tab says Dream for this section. And a nice embossed doily from Denise's shop, A Tattered Dream. Some vintage dictionary, embossed that page with my Cuttlebug, and some 1902 medical ledger paper. And I made a little pockets for the center of the signature. These are reproductions from some 1892 or something, deck of whist cards. And dictionary. Another pocket, since this section was dreams. I made a little journaling card in there. A little pocket. This is one of Denise's little file folders. I just embossed it and inked it. This is a vintage shipping tag. And the second signature. Some layered fabric with that. I think this might be from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, one of her digital kits. And these are from Screech Owl Studios. I put the rest of the year. Those are calendar cards. Another one of those pages I made. This tab says Inspire. Some more dictionary. It's definitely a writing journal. Doily, another pocket with the journaling card, Inspire. And then here I've included one of my optical lenses. I love to include those in all of my journals. And this is that love letter. I have the digital kit in my Etsy shop, and I think I've showed this in one of my other videos, but just a sweet little letter printed out on aged paper. You can increase the size, shrink the size. You just scale it down in your print menu. And I love this paper. I'll list which paper pack I used. I can't remember exactly the name of it, so I'll make sure I list that. It's so pretty. I did tea dye it, so, or not tea dye it, I vanilla stained it, so to make it a little older looking. Another little tablet. That's an Ephemera's Vintage Garden, I believe. Another one of those butterfly moth pages. And this tab says Create. All the pages I've sewn around the edges, all different. More of the medical ledger. And another tuck. This is just a little extra page for journaling. Just trying to do this quickly as possible, so I don't run out of time for the other journal. And this one is Create. Love the pattern that cookie sheet made. It's really pretty. And then I embossed this Glassine bag from Denise's shop. Made a little tag of this gold embossed paper. I got that at Tuesday Mornings. And this is a pocket. I'll put something in it. But I waxed that paper. And one of those merit awards that I have in my digital kit in the old school collection. Another one of those pages printed out on stained paper. And this one says Achieve. This fabric was from Sue Olson. I had one of her book kits that she has, and I ended up using it in this journal instead of with the book that I bought, but I need to ask her. It's so pretty. And this one is a blank medical ledger page. And a little heart and a little lock charm. Another doily. And that one says Achieve. And that is, oops, sorry about that. It just says created by, oh, handmade by Cheryl. So, and this is a little pocket you can hide some little things in. But that is the first journal. And this one is basically just a writing journal. It's all blank, you know, writing or art journal. But as you can see, I used one of my optical lenses to make it look like a little balloon. It's got an antique key. All the lace is vintage. It's made from handmade paper. It's real simple. It has just some vintage lace And this is all, I don't know if you can see the texture, it's just really, really pretty. And I've left these blank, so whoever ends up with this, they can put whatever they want on the tabs. And this is the back. I just made a couple little journaling spots. Just kind of folds out like that. And that's it. But if you're into writing poetry, the only thing is with this paper, you know, you need to be careful of ghosting or feathering out, so you can't, you have to use a really fine tip if you're using a fountain pen, but my suggestion is use gel pens or a ballpoint pen on this type of paper. But it's absolutely beautiful, and I love how old this looks. It's a gorgeous little book. Oh, and this is printed on fabric. This is a cabinet card that I have in my personal collection, and of course the rusty pens are from Denise's shop, but it's a gorgeous little book. I'll hate to see it leave. This is printed on linen too, so. But anyways, I hope everyone has a fabulous day, and I look forward to talking to y'all again. Bye-bye.